I'd like to introduce Carolyn Van. She has been my rock throughout this entire process, and she is actually the Director of Business Development for Driven. So Carolyn Van, take it away.
Great, thanks for the introduction. Thank you. And it really means a lot for us, for you guys to be here. I know it's the middle of the day. It's nearing the end of the year, so I know everyone is really hustling, trying to meet their deadlines. So it definitely means a lot for you guys to be here at 1 p.m. So yeah, I've been involved with Driven at the early stage. My role is to help Melissa connect with potential partners, potential sponsors, and I also spent a good amount of time with the 5 teams here, delivering workshops on developing your value proposition and business communications, of which I feel are things that aren't emphasized as much as they should be with startups at the early stage. I'm sure they all know by now that without having those 2 things down packed, it affects all your communications to investors, to your clients, to your potential customers, and to media. So it was a really great pleasure to have had the opportunity to spend some quality time with them on those sessions. I wanted to give a quick thanks to Melissa before pulling me into this project. The issue of the lack of diversity in senior level executive teams was definitely something that kind of hit home to me. It's something that I kind of experience every single day, and starting with my first startup, since my very first startup a few years ago that I was involved at, I was always the only woman in the executive teams, and still am. And I'm really glad that Melissa had the courage to do something about it, other than just build awareness of the issue. So I just want to give a quick round of applause for Melissa. And in general, I mean, this issue is something that's going to be very difficult for anyone, I think, to argue against. As humanity, society, and the economy grows, it's granting people of all different sizes and colors and different shapes and sizes to adopt buying power and decision-making power. And so it definitely makes sense to have people that are creating these products and services represent the population. We know that females and people of different races don't represent the single-digit percentage of the global population, but unfortunately, right now, that's the percentage. The people that are in senior level executive teams, minorities do represent a very small percentage. I don't know what the exact percentage is right now, but it doesn't line up. So I'm really glad that you guys are all here supporting this project. Now, without further ado, I'm here to welcome the second team, team 2 of 5 teams, Fargifts.
Well, I have to admit I'm quite excited, and I'm also left-handed. So hi, my name is Katin Shechtman, and I'm CEO and co-founder of Fargifts. And Fargifts is actually a gift-gifting solution that changes the way people buy and send gifts to the loved ones living abroad. As of 2009, yes, we are not exactly aligned with the size. Melissa, could you just please give a hand? Trying to resize it a little bit smaller. Oh, now it's better. Okay. So, as of 2009, there are more than 215 million people who are actually foreign-born. There are also people who have friends living abroad, and there are also co-workers who actually work in different global teams. Have you ever wondered how do the people usually send, what they actually do when they have to send gift or present or whatever to special occasion for their loved ones living overseas? So actually they do one of these 3 things. The first one, or they send the gifts through costly, slow, or unreliable traditional mail services. Second, they could buy them an impersonal gift certificate from big online brands such as Amazon, or they also spend hours on Google trying to locate some gift store near the recipient. So they also often struggling with reading foreign languages websites, which is could be not nice if you don't know this language. Anyways, how Fargifts solves the problem? So Fargifts solves this problem by sending a virtual gift card redeemable for a gift near your loved one. We move it towards the recipient rather than the buyer. So how we do it? How do we do it? Fargifts is online marketplace for virtual gift cards from local businesses all around the world, whether it's local restaurant in Paris or a boutique shop in Sydney. That's how it will work. And how do we plan to earn money? Actually, our business model is quite simple. With each purchased gift card, user pay will $1 fee, flat fee for every gift card, and businesses will pay 10% of the purchased gift card's value. Fargifts, okay, our underlying magic, secret sauce or whatever it is. Fargifts is a web-based application designed to work on all major browsers since it is responsive and on all devices from desktop to mobile. The registration and search and all the functionality is super easy, and users only have to register if they make a purchase, not before that. We also, despite of the fact that we got out to public beta 2 days ago, we already supporting 2 languages, English and Russian, and we are actively adding new languages as we go, because we think it is important. We believe it is important. Anyway, Fargifts will attract, how we will attract new gift vendor partners, aka businesses, and new users. Fargifts will attract new businesses by promoting itself on blogs, online resources for small businesses, as well as through some different integrations with sites like Etsy, Foursquare, and all these location services who has the different database regarding the local businesses. New users, and we are talking about the users who will buy the gift cards, new users will be attracted through fargifts.com organic search growth, since everything is public and could be searchable, social networks, and word of mouth. One point about the social networks, we are going to focus not only on Facebook, Twitter, the regular social networks, but also social networks that are quite popular in other countries like Orkut, Одноклассники, and stuff like that. So every startup has a competition. Yes, every startup has a competition. Or no startup has no competition. So our biggest competition right now is 3. They're Wonderful, Karma, and Rap. Karma probably everybody heard, because Facebook bought them in July this year. And it's actually right now, it's a Facebook gift. Now, what Wonderful and Karma does, and it's unlike us, they offer the user to choose from the online catalog, and the gift will be sent to the recipient. Rap, a little bit more closer to us, what they do, they actually offer paid and free and paid gift cards all over the Europe, but for the big brands. We do things that we do things differently, because first, we target local businesses, which means we would like people to buy local. And second, we are not talking about the online catalogs, which is less choice, it could be unreliable, and stuff like that. Okay, next slide. Almost. Anyways, just wanted to add one more sentence about the previous slide. Only in US alone, the gift card industry is worth $100 billion a year. And right now, this industry is going the major shift, which is called social gifting. So our plan is to be part of this shift. This is our team. Ksenia is a versatile graphic designer with a rich experience in both web and printing digital worlds. I am myself a seasoned software engineer with deep experience working in startups on different technologies and platforms. We also have 2 unpaid Fargifts evangelists living abroad and promoting it to local businesses. So regarding the projections, those quite beautiful numbers that we made up a couple of days ago, the projection is based actually on assumptions that one person usually make 10 gifts a year on average, and we would like to successfully target 1% of the addressable market that we were talking earlier. So we are talking about 2 million users after 4 years, and we are talking about revenue of $40 million in 2017. so what we are looking for? We are looking for a seed investments of 850K and or partnership with experienced people or companies from the industry. That's the main reason why we didn't put the exact number over here, because we are really open for great partnerships with the people who will be able to provide us with more insight into the industry. What will this budget cover? This budget will cover 1 year of development, further development of the Fargifts platform, legal fees, and customer-based expansions. 3 basic things that every startup needs in its first year. Anyways, a little bit about what you see right now. The first gift card will be sold in February 2013. We will break even in July 2014. And we will be at 10 times return point in 2017. So we are excited about the opportunity to make the gifting to friends and family living abroad easier than it is now, more approachable, more enjoyable, and stuff like that. We're also very excited about the opportunity to take part of the social gift giving wave that right now takes place and really going really strong. So if some of you are excited as we are, so please reach us out and we will be happy to discuss it in more details. Thank you.